Hi, I'm Evan Soroka, and this is a practice specific for diabetes distress. The mind is the root of all suffering, and what causes suffering is an attachment to changing circumstances and conditions. Type 1 diabetes is like trying to hit a constantly moving target, and when you miss that target, which is a lot of the time, it creates a lot of unnecessary stress, tension, and buildup. And very much this has to do with your mind's attachment to things being the same and staying stable. So what we can do with yoga therapy is influence a direction of change anatomically, how you're feeling physically with the body and stretches, physiologically regulating the autonomic nervous system, and from there creating a calm, lasting calm, so that your mind can move away from more of this primitive survival fight or flight mode to a resting, a digesting, and an ability to heal and nourish yourself from the inside out. A quick fact here is that 50% of type 1 diabetics are more likely to be diagnosed with depression. And depression often has to do with untamed anxiety. It's not always clinical depression that diabetics are being diagnosed with. What in fact is happening is that we are less and less resilient to these changes in circumstances, and we're attached to it being a certain way. So this creates more stress, more tension, more judgment around the number itself or the feeling itself. So you stay in that perpetual survival state instead of processing the emotions and ultimately dispelling them. So this is a practice directly to dispel those emotions, to move energy so you can abide in your consciousness, that place of light, calm, peace, that you are not diabetes. Join me. Lie down on your back. Legs extended, arms by the sides. Begin by inhaling, reach your right arm up and behind you, and as you do so, flex your opposite ankle. And exhale, lower the arm. Simultaneously relax the foot. Inhale, lift the left arm, and you'll flex your right heel ankle. Exhale, lower the arm, relax the foot at the same time. Inhale, both arms, both feet. Exhale, lower both arms and relax both feet at the same time. So we'll repeat that pattern, this time retaining the breath for 2 seconds. Inhale, right arm will lift, left foot, heel will flex. Hold your breath in, count to 2. Exhale. Alternating left arm, right foot. And retaining or holding your inhale 2 seconds. Exhale, release. Inhale, both arms, both feet. Pause full. And exhale. Another round. Inhale, alternating right arm, left heel. Pause 3 to 4 seconds full. Left arm, right foot. Squeezing the quadricep of the leg of the heel that's flexing. And exhale. Both arms, both feet. And release. Bend the knees, feet flat. Exhale to begin. Inhale, press into your heels, lift your hips, and the right arm to the ceiling, all the way behind you. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arm, and turn your chin over your left shoulder. Inhale, rooting into the heels, lift the hips, the left arm to the ceiling behind you. Simultaneously, turn your gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower arm, hips, turning your chin over the right shoulder. And then both arms, inhale. Maintain your gaze up as you exhale, lower the arms and the hips. We'll do another round. Inhale, right arm. Smooth, succinct breaths. Breath is the most tangible form of prana, and prana is the prime regulator of your mind. So in order for us to influence the way that we think, we influence the way we breathe. Pause for resting breath. And please lift up both of your feet. So your knees will be stacked perpendicular to your hips. Inhale, extend your arms to the ceiling behind you. Straighten your legs upwardly and flex your ankles. Now here's the tricky part. As you exhale, lower your right arm and bend your left knee. Inhale, extend the arm behind you. Straighten the left leg to the ceiling, flexing both feet powerfully. Exhale, lower left arm and bend right knee. Relax the right foot as you bend the knee. Inhale, both arms are behind you, both legs are straight. As you exhale, lower both arms and bend both knees. Inhale, legs straighten, both arms up and behind you. So this asymmetry, cross-crawl action, if you will, is helping to focus your mind in one pointed direction as well. Inhale. And exhale, alternating. Inhale. And exhale. Lower both arms, bend both knees. Bring the feet down to the mat. Pause. And then roll over to your side. Let's come all the way up to seated. And place your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Establish Ujjayi. Smooth, continuous breaths in the back of your throat. And please recall of an instance recently where diabetes has gotten the better of you. Something happened out of your control, stressful situation, a communication. How you felt. As you recall upon this instance, reflect. Reflect any words that come to mind. From anger to frustration, anything at all, big or small. And as you reflect on these words, please notice any sensations. Sensations in the body linked to those words, and lingering emotions which follow both the words and the sensations. This is the samskaric cycle pattern of reactivity. Just abide with it without being it. Notice how you can watch it without being it. Once again, feel the breath in the throat. Take a breath in and exhale completely. Inhale for 2 counts into your chest, please. Pause. And inhale for 3 counts to your lower belly. So at the end of which, you'll let your belly expand outwardly. Pause full. When you need to exhale, exhale for 6 counts. Inhale 2 counts to the chest. 3 counts to the navel. Pausing full. Exhale for 6. Let's take another round. 2 to the chest, 3 to the navel. Pausing for a moment. Exhaling for 6. Expand a little deeper. Inhale 3 to the chest. Pause. Inhale 4 counts down to your abdomen. Pause. Draw the navel in a little. Expand a little bit more into the chest. And this time you'll exhale for 8 counts. Releasing tension. Inhale 3, chest expands. Inhale 4, breath moves down. Exhale 8. Another round on your own. After your exhale, relax the breath completely. Notice any effect like a spaciousness or a pause between you and the experience happening outside of you. And with that awareness, open your eyes. Make your way to hands and knees. This is a variation of Chakravakasana. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest. Exhale, hips to heels, bend your elbows, lower your torso towards the thighs, and then the forehead down. As you inhale, rise to hands and knees. As you do so, lift your right leg up and back. Flex your ankle so you're accessing the glute and the back of the leg. Find the balance. As you exhale, lower the knee and return to that hips to heels position. Inhaling, leading with your chest, rise up. You'll continue by alternating left leg this time, flexing ankle, keeping your lower belly firm to inhibit any excessive bending in the low back. We're working on some stability here. Inhale. Now if you have the stability You feel strong as you extend the right leg back. Reach your left arm simultaneously forward. Exhale, hips to heels. So sensing beginning, middle, end of breath and movement linked beautifully together. There's an eloquence to the movement. It's not just about arriving in a pose, but being in the movement, being in the moment. And pause here. Establish your connection to exhale to navel. You want to try, lift the left foot up, find the balance, feel the wavering. That's life, right? The wavering is constant. Balance. And release. Next side. Stability from within. Good. And rest. Come all the way up to seated. From here, we'll transition to standing. So some more balancing and stability. This is an asymmetrical adaptation of Tadasana, mountain pose. Arms will be by your sides. Begin with an exhale to establish that connection to center. Inhale, lift your arms and your heels. Now, when your arms are about halfway, you'll continue by reaching one arm up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, lower the arm. When both arms are shoulder height, lower your heels down. Inhale, and we'll alternate the side. Lift the heels and opposite arm up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, both arms. Exhale, lower. Arms, heels, all the way. We'll continue with that pattern, this time chanting Om. Please join me. This is the most powerful way beyond our breath to influence a direct change on our psyche, the way we think, the way we are in present moment. If you're uncomfortable with the sound of Om, you can do O or Ah or Really, it's the vibration and the meaning behind it that is the most therapeutic. So exhale. Inhale. Pause, take a breath in. And breath out. We'll be adding on. Sound now is Om, so hum. I am that. I am awareness. I am consciousness. Inhale. Om, so hum. Soften the eyes. Sense the presence. The bhavana, or the meaning behind Om Soham. I am that. I am awareness. I am bigger than me. I am bigger than diabetes. Turn to your side. I'm going to check my insulin pump because it's beeping at me. Finally, those blood sugars are going down. So this is a more challenging version of Utkatasana, what we know as chair pose. This is a full version, which can be a lot for your knees. So please work within a comfortable range of motion. You can place a rolled blanket underneath your heels if you're lacking mobility, or don't go as deep. You'll inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bend your knees quite a lot, and you're going to lower your hips as close to your heels as possible, trying to maintain your chest upright. And as you inhale, squeezing your inner thighs, rise all the way up to the starting position. Let's exhale, go into it. And inhale, straight legs. Exhale. Now pause empty, and I'll chant Om Soham. You mentally chant. Om Soham. Exhale. Go into the pose. Pause empty. This is suspension as I chant. Om Soham. Om Soham. Om Soham. Lower your arms. Aware of your awareness. Present to presence. Head descending to the heart. The mind, all your thoughts, worries, fears, descending to the space of your heart, where you expand. Lower to the knees. Stretch the arms up, overhead. Exhale, Vajrasana. You'll bow forward, sweep the arms wide and behind you. Lower the chest to the thighs, forehead down. And then the hands at your low back, just resting at the sacrum. Inhale, open the arms, lean the chest back, all the way up. And continue. Exhale, nice and smooth. Regulating any strain or tension that may or may not have developed in the last posture. Rest the arms. Come all the way back up to seated. And we'll turn around and lie on the back. Extend the legs in front of you. Lower the arms by your sides. From here, bring your left leg over to the corner of the mat and the right leg to meet it. Now, if you have some more mobility and you can keep your hips grounded, you can go a little bit further. But again, it's not about how deep you go. Right arm will lift up and behind you. And you'll start to arch over to your left. You might displace the shoulder blades slightly. And bring your hand, your left hand that is, to your abdomen. Feet are flexed and you're squeezing your inner thighs. Inhale all the way down into the space of your abdomen. And exhale, you feel the abdomen moving in and up. The ratio of breath here is a 1-to-2 ratio. It's a traditional Hatha Yoga ratio of pranayama. And by lengthening your exhale so it's twice as long as your inhale, this naturally has a very calming and soothing effect on the body and the mind. You're welcome to close your eyes. Every exhale, feeling like release and surrender, letting go. And every inhale, pulling in more nourishment, vitality, inspiration from life, your experiences. Slowly lower the right arm, legs back to center. And we'll go to the other side. So right leg right, left leg to meet. Lower belly is firm and connected. Left arm. We'll go to the other side. Right leg to the right corner, left leg to meet it. Inhale, extend the left arm up and behind you. Place your right hand at your abdomen. Squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, feel the breath descend. Relax your abdominals completely. As you exhale, sense your breath ascending. Navel drawing inwardly and upwardly. The lungs empty and the breath travels out of your body. Inhale, the breath moving down, chest expanding all the way to your navel. Exhale, navel pulling in, following that movement of breath inwardly, upwardly, outwardly. Again, you're not just creating calm, you are the calm. Not just noticing awareness, you are the awareness. That space between reactivity and passivity. Space between inhale and exhale. Lower the arm, your legs back to center. Bend both knees, and then lift your feet up. And place the hands on the thighs. Elbows straighten. Inhale. And exhale, bend your right elbow. As you bend the right elbow, just gently turn your chin to the left. Inhale, straighten the right elbow. Exhale, bend the left elbow, gently turning your chin to the right. Feel the navel moving inwardly and upwardly. Inhale, straighten both elbows. Exhale, bend both elbows. As the thighs draw in, the navel moves in, the low back lengthens. Inhale, elbows straighten. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Pause, empty, 2 to 4 counts, suspended. Pause your mind in the pause of your breath. Left elbow. Both. Pausing 2 to 4. Straighten the elbows. Lower your feet down. Slide your legs forward. Shavasana. Make any adjustments you need, like the shoulders underneath the chest, the palms up. Relax your feet. Close the eyes. Shift from an active breath to a breath that's completely natural. Moment to make this transition from effort to effortlessness. Rest your attention at your belly button, your navel center. Notice a natural presence of movement at the navel. How your body breathes without you asking it to. Just watch how your body breathes. Effortless and completely open to the presence. Follows each and every natural breath. As your breath slows, your mind slows. As your mind slows and internalizes, you might notice there's a pause. A deep pause after the exhale and before the inhale. Move towards that pause. Practice is now complete. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, roll to the side and then come back. Thank you for your presence. Namaste.